will come up against two major difficulties on this stage. The Auxerre-Soudet sequence of Col and then the Col de Marie Blanc. High percentage ascents that will excite the pure climbers, but they won't guarantee victory, because the finishing line lies 20 kilometers after the last summit. The first climb of the day is classified as fourth category.
I'll make a big... Put on the relay.
The front of the race is 2 kilometers from the summit. There's plenty of damage at the back of the peloton. It will be a long day in the saddle for those who fall behind.
1 minute for the breakaway. It's looking good. Here's a quick reminder on the point system. The first 15 to pass the intermediate sprint score points towards the green jersey. The first scores 20 points. 1.5 minutes for the breakaway. It might just work. The gap with the yellow jersey is melting away. The escapees will have difficulties going all the way to the finish.
Guys, don't forget to protect our leader. Communication is important. That's why we have team. recon.
I'll make a big effort on the relay.
The yellow jersey group is 1 minute from the head of the race.
I'll make a big effort on the relay.
There will be 20, 15, 12, 10, 8, 6, 4. And 2 points. To be shared out at the summit for the best climber classification.
The peloton. Is 2 kilometers from the summit. Seem to be a good day for him. He's being distanced. You've just taken the top spot of the climber standings. That's good. Keep it up. It is not always a good idea to be too many in a breakaway, as the others will not necessarily want to cooperate with us.
Vamos chicos, ánimo.
¡Arriba, chavales! ¡Venga! ¡Guar!
And the lead riders are once again on their way uphill. It won't be as far this time, hardly 4 kilometers, but still as steep. There will be 5, 3, 2 and 1 point to be taken for the first 4 riders of the next King of the Mountains summit.
I'll make a big effort on the relay.
jeopardizing the chase behind you because you're dangerous. But nothing ventured, nothing gained. Watch yourselves on the way down from the Col de Sudec, guys. It's going to be very fast and there's plenty of bends. There's no point taking risks so far from the finish.
¡Eso es, chavales!
Dale ahí. Vamos, chicos. Venga, dale ahí.
The end of the stage is not far off. Stay awake. It will soon start to move in the peloton.
The breakaway is being reeled in. It will be difficult to withstand the return of the yellow jersey. The next king of the mountains. Will bring 5 points to the rider who is first over the top.
The front of the race is 2 kilometers from the summit. Come on, guys. soon be at the foot of the Marie Blanc. The outcome of this stage will, no doubt, be decided in the final 4 kilometers. It's very, very steep, and it's going to hurt. Have a nice climb.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
Peloton is 2 kilometers from the summit. We'll have to do our utmost to score points if we don't want to fall behind on the climber standing. A teammate has just been dropped. Can't count on him any longer.
Watch out, there's an attack.
They're riding hard behind. This isn't the moment to relax. An attack! We've got to react! He's dangerous! The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed. It's the polka dot jersey who took the last climb. He's widening the gap in the climber standings.
It's the start of the descent for the breakaway.
¡Vamos, campeones! ¡Es esa,
¡Allez, le go!
¡Continuez comme ça!
Sí, sois los mejores. Dadle ahí. Allez, les gars, courage. Continuez comme ça.
Allez, les gars, on continue comme ça!
Allez les gars, continue comme ça. Allez les gars, courage.
Prépare un poco.
Allez, les gars, comme ça!
Bravo, les gars. Courage.
Allez les gars, continue là, plus vite, plus vite.
Here we go! Here we go!
There are only 10 kilometers left for the group at the front. We're heading towards a small group sprint.
Oh! Another 10 kilometers to retain the jersey.
There's an attack at the head of the peloton.
He's dangerous.
Acceleration at the front of the peloton. No falling asleep. Only 5 kilometers before the finishing line.
Only 5 kilometers left for the race leaders. He's being left behind. It's good news for the overall standings. Watch out! You're not going to be able to ride out of the saddle for much longer.
Allez les gars,
Venga, chavales.
continuez comme ça, continuez comme ça. Allez les gars.
Oiga, señor.
Go on, keep a clear head. You're going to win. You're the strongest. Go, go!
Watch out, there's an attack.
An attack. We've got to react. He's dangerous.
Final kilometer of the stage.
The breakaway is 1 kilometer from the finishing line.
This stage is his. He was the strongest. Here is today's stage winner. He tops the stand. He will climb. He tops. He's amongst.
The result is clearly not up to my expectations, guys. It isn't catastrophic, but when you've got The result is clearly not up to my expectations, guys. It isn't catastrophic, but when you've got victory in mind, it's obviously a disappointment.
We now welcome the leader of the race onto the ramp for this individual time trial. He'll do his utmost to produce the best time and retain his jersey. Come on, let's give him a cheer.
It's a long time trial. It's a route tailor-made for specialists. Dead flat with very few changes of tempo. Good luck to you.
We now welcome the leader of the race onto the ramp for this individual time trial. He'll do his utmost to produce the best time and retain his jersey. Come on, let's give him a cheer.
It's a long time trial. It's a route tailor-made for specialists. Dead flat with very few changes of tempo. Good luck to you. Go on, try to hit the tempo right away. Hands on the aero bars. Watch out for the next right-hand bend. You can't take it at top speed. Keep those legs turning! Show us how easy it is! Okay, next right-hand bend. Afterwards, there will be a few more bends until the first time check. Watch your trajectories. Time checks. We'll see if you're on schedule. You're off the pace. Try to speed up. You can do better. Go on. Stay focused on your effort. Keep going. Go. Go. Kilometers. Stay in the right position on your bike. Go! Go! Go on. It's almost straight ahead for 5 kilometers. Go on. Keep that pace.
Courage! Continue! Allez, on lâche rien! Allez! Courage, on continue! Plus vite! Allez!
Rien. Allez plus vite.
Allez, courage, on continue. Allez, plus vite.
Courage, continue.
Allez, continue comme ça.
Allez plus vite, plus vite. Allez, on attaque, allez, on se bouge.
Go on, you've done half the job.
Allez, allez.
Watch out, it's going to turn right. After the bend, it goes downhill. Use it to pick up speed again.
On lâche rien. Allez.
Allez, courage,
Go on! It's a slight rising false flat until the time check. Come on, keep up the tempo. That's good.
Allez, plus vite. Allez, fonce. Allez, tu peux y aller. Bravo. Allez.
Courage, continue comme ça.
Go on, that's good. You're setting a good time. Keep it up. Go on, less than 10 kilometers. Go on, you're doing fine. Go.
Allez, sautez-nous comme ça.
Come on, now it's downhill. Go on, flat out.
Ouais, allez, tu dis comme ça. Ouais, plus fort. Allez.
Continue.
Come on, stay focused. Forget the pain. Go on, your legs don't hurt.
Allez, vas-y, fonce.
5 kilometers. Keep going, lad.
courage, on continue.
On est avec toi.
Allez, allez.
Bravo. Continue comme ça.
Almost there. Come on.
Lâche rien. Allez, plus vite.
Go on. Don't lose your shape. Keep it narrow. Right to the finish. Go.
Allez, fonce. Allez, fonce.
Go on. Another false flag and there'll be hardly anything left. Defy the pain. Go.
Continue comme ça. Bravo.
Allez, vas-y, continue. Plus vite.
1 kilometer left. Let it rip all the way to the line. Go on. 500 meters. Give it all you've got. Go on. It's almost over. Flat out to the finish.
Ladies and gentlemen, he will climb onto the podium. He's in. We can say.
The result is clearly not up to my expectations, guys. It isn't catastrophic, but when you've got victory in mind, it's obviously a disappointment. It's the final stage, guys.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. The final stage on the Champs-Élysées is always one of the most coveted. In the past, sprinters seeking the prestige of a victory in Paris have sometimes been caught off guard, but it hasn't happened very often. With the specialists who currently dominate the discipline, it's an even more demanding challenge. The first riders are entering the Champs-Élysées circuit. The riders will have 4 laps to do.
The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed. You must constantly try to shelter from the wind, so as not to consume energy. This is what allows a rider to edge clear at the end of the race.
The breakaway's over. It's start all over again. Final lap. The sprinter's team will continue to set a heavy tempo to avoid attacks.
Kilometers. This will finish in a mass sprint. It's an opportunity to take points for the green jersey. Just 5 more kilometers. Get ready to sprint. We need to score points for the green jersey.
Last passage through the tunnel for the peloton. You have to be well placed. Riders who are beyond 30th will have too much to do to catch up and hope to win. Tension is at its maximum. The lead-out riders will soon peel off to open the way for the sprinter. The final sprint of the Tour de France is on.
Go! 1 kilometer! Give it all you've got! Watch out! You're not going to be able to attack for much longer.
He succeeded in avoiding consistent throughout, always present at the front. We can with this jersey on his shoulders.
Well done, guys. We're where we should be. We were aiming for a top 10 spot, and you did the podium is good, but I was expecting more from you. We should. Well done, lads. Congratulations to you. We were the... Hi guys, welcome to this World Championship briefing. This year's route is very, very selective, and it should favor a club.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Cycling World's Championships road race. Held in Innsbruck, capital of the Austrian Tyrol, this year's route is highly selective, and it should lead 6% slope that is to be climbed 7 times, plus a 245-kilometer route. It will be a hard task to conquer the race.
The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed.
1 minute for the breakaway. It's looking good. The time gap between the peloton and the escapees is stationary.
The peloton doesn't seem to want to let the lead group get away. Some teams must think that there are too many people up front.
One and a half minutes for the breakaway. It might just work.
You must constantly try to shelter from the wind, so as not to consume energy. This is what allows a rider to edge clear at the end of the race. The tempo is increasing at the head of the race. The breakaway riders will try and manage the time gap.
It's a fast descent. However, the road presents no danger. The first lap is completed. Still 5 to go.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed.
Okay, we'll consume a feed.
I don't know if it's a bluff, but the breakaway looks to be increasing the pace at the front of the race.
One and a half minutes lead for the head of the race over the favourites. The riders up front have a 1 minute lead on the favourites group.
The peloton doesn't seem to want to let the lead group get away. Some teams must think that there are too many people up front.
The riders now begin the last of the 6 laps. After this one, they will cross the finishing line for the penultimate time before a big final lap. The gap between the favourites group and the front is 30 seconds.
It is not always a good idea to be too many in a breakaway, as the others will not necessarily want to cooperate with us.
That's it. The last lap of the circuit is over for the front of the race. The riders will now start on a final lap. Of 28 kilometers, which will take them over the circuit's climb one last time, and then a new climb of 3 kilometers on a slope of 11.5%. A real ordeal. After 240 kilometers in the saddle.
otherwise you'll hit the wall. Peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed.
Only 10 kilometers left.
Watch out! You'll soon have no more energy to attack.
The man in front is on his way downhill. He'll have to be careful, though, because it's a tricky ride. If he doesn't make any mistakes, he'll be world champion.
Come on, 5 kilometers. You can do it.
The descent is over. It's now flat all the way to the finishing line. Another 3 kilometers for the man in front.
This is the last kilometer. Go
Ladies and gentlemen, here is the winner of the World Championships.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to northern Italy for the Giro di Como, with a sequence of Madonna del Ghizzale, Muro di Sormano, Civilio and San Fermo della Battaglia in the last 70 kilometres. There's no doubt about it. A strong man will claim victory today. He was itching to have a go. He's already on the attack. One minute for the breakaway. It's looking good. Time gap stabilized.
The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed.
The breakaway is losing its lead. It's going to be difficult for them. The breakaway has covered 100 kilometers since leaving Bergamo. It's now entering the first feed zone.
I'll relay.
The breakaway is losing its lead. It's going to be difficult for them.
The breakaway is upping the tempo at the head of the race. It doesn't intend to be caught up that easily.
The gap between the peloton and the escapees is stable.
I'll make a big effort on the relay.
The front of the race will soon be getting down to the serious business. After a ride along the shore of Lake Como, the assault will begin on the first real difficulty on the route, the Madonna del Ghisallo. The head of the race has 1.5 minutes lead on the peloton.
I'll relay.
The breakaways managing to hold off the peloton. The gap seems to have stabilized. But let us return to the race and the men at the front, who are now onto steep slopes. If climbing the Muro di Sormano is an exploit in itself, simply reaching the foot is no easy matter. That entails a 5-kilometer climb at almost 7%. The first riders have reached the village of Sormano. They will now start climbing the horrendous wall, and its percentages of over 20%. It's a decisive moment. When the strong men would inevitably edge clear. So the first riders are now on their way down. A long and technically challenging descent with several winding sections. The descent is over. Zone for the front of the race. The road will be far more even over the next 15 kilometers or so. That is, right to the foot of the next obstacle, the Civilio. The head of the race arrives in Como. Now there's a little over 20 kilometers left and 2 obstacles to be cleared. The Civilio and the San Fermo della Battaglia. 30 seconds lead for the head of the race.
Okay, we'll consume a feed. Okay, I'll consume a feed.
At the top of the Civilio, the outcome is still not sure for the men in front. Things will be decided on the San Fermo della Battaglia climb. There are 10 kilometers left before the finish. The last challenge of the race is underway. The 2.7 kilometers of the San Fermo della Battaglia on an average slope of 7.2%. It's short, but it's enough to edge clear and finish alone.
The breakaway will, no doubt, go all the way last, but watch out for attacks in the closing kilometers.
Barely 5 kilometers left for the man in front, but it's still tight. There's everything left to play for.
He shook off his rivals and was first over the finishing line. Here is the winner of the Giro di Como. He has added a monument to his list of achievements. Congratulations to him.
podium is good, but I was expecting more from you. We should have won. We finish as the best team in the race. Well done. You've shown consistency and team spirit. The result is clearly not up to my expectations, guys. It isn't catastrophic, but when you've got victory in mind, it's obviously a disappointment. Hi guys, welcome to this Vlaanderen Classic briefing. As usual, you'll be on narrow roads. You climb
Hello and welcome to all. Welcome to the start of one of the monuments of the cycling season, the Vlaanderen Classic. It's a race for true specialists, with its narrow roads, cobblestone hills and never-ending changes of direction. This Belgian Classic only crowns a highly talented rider.
The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed. The peloton doesn't seem to want to let the lead group get away. Some teams must think that there are too many people up front.
The time gap with the head of the race is stable. The breakaway is losing ground.
When going downhill, the aerodynamic position is useful to increase speed without expending energy.
The riders are coming to the first feed zone. The race will then enter a more intense phase, with the appearance of the first short climbs along the riders' route. The breakaway is losing its lead. It's going to be difficult for them. New hill in sight, the Korte Keer, 1,000 metres at 6.4%. No cobblestones on this hill, though. The riders can take advantage of a well-tarmacked road. Another hill, the Wolvenberg, only 650 metres, but an average slope of almost 8%. At the top, the riders will be straight onto a cobblestone sector that is 1,500 metres long. The breakaway is losing its lead. It's going to be difficult for them. The riders will soon be at the Mecca of cycling, the Muur van Gerardsbergen. Now it still remains a strategic location that could decide the race. The second feed zone is in sight for the front of the race. Serious business will soon begin with a succession of closely spaced hills. Last time check with the breakaway, 1 minute. The riders are all back together. Everything will be played out in the final kilometres. Now the Canarieberg stands before the riders. 1 kilometre on an average slope of 6.5%. From the top, the riders will drop down into the town of Kluisbergen for a second ascent to the Oude Kvaremont. Now it's the Paterberg. The shortest hill on the route. Only 360 metres, but also the steepest with its average slope of 12.9%. The riders are at the foot of the daunting Koppenberg. 600 metres at an average of 12% and a maximum slope of 22%. A real wall. The race will now take to the final cobblestone sector on the route. It has the particularity of harbouring a hill that sits in the middle of the sector, the Steenbeek-Dries. 1.5 minutes lead for the head of the race over the favourites. The head of the race has 1.5 minutes lead on the peloton. Won't be long before the riders are at the Kruisberg, the longest hill on the route. That will leave the Oude Kvaremont Paterberg sequence, on which to land a killer blow before reaching the finishing line in Oudenaarde.
Come on, guys, catch him. He's a danger for the stage win. The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed.
A lone rider goes over the top of the Oude Kvaremont. Now on towards the Paterberg.
Ten kilometers from the finish for the leaders. It's going to be complicated. He's still got something in the tank. He's putting his foot down in the relays. Just 5 more kilometers. We are heading for a mass sprint.
Bravo les gars!
Come on, 5 kilometers. You can do it. Come on, guys, catch him. He's a danger for the stage win.
counter-attack at the front of the peloton.
He has to be caught if we are to hope for a stage win.
We'll have to keep something in reserve if we want to get away in the final kilometers.
Okay, I'll put in a big acceleration.
Allez les gars, courage!
Allez les gars!
Allez les gars! Allez les gars!
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
This is the last kilometer. Go, go! One more effort!